Hey guys, it's Erin, the Disney Plant Queen here. I'm making my way back to Disneyland, where on this channel we are talking about all the beautiful plants and landscaping seen at Disneyland. What are they and how do we take care of them? I'll tell you where the best plant vignettes at Disneyland can be found, but most importantly I want to inspire and empower you to be able to care for these same types of plants at home. So if you're interested in plants seen at Disneyland and plants in general, go ahead and like this video and hit the subscribe button below for more Disneyland education and plant content. So let's get right into it. On my last video, I showed you a brief overview of the plants of the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland. And if you plant people noticed, I pointed out that many of the gorgeous, large-scale plants found along the way of what I think is honestly the best tropical plant spectacular ever are actually tropical plants that many of us plant lovers have in our homes. So let's circle on back to a Plant Queen favorite. This green friend featured in the video is a bit of a basic bee in the tropical plant family. It's not rare, it's fairly easy to find, but nevertheless, it's a favorite of mine. I'm talking about, of course, the Philodendron, or more specifically, the tree Philodendron. This plant is not at all fussy, and it's a fairly fast grower and can truly give your house or apartment a real jungalow feel. The one shown here in this photo may be my favorite plant in the whole entire park. It's a massive, bold, prehistoric looking plant. So let's take a look at how to keep your Philodendron happy and thriving in your house. By the way, if you're looking for one of the prettiest tree Philodendron vignettes in the entire park, look no further than the tram ride to the park. Check out these babies. So let's examine what exactly is a tree Philodendron. This species is native to tropical regions in South America, specifically Brazil, and loves a warm, humid environment. Mature plants of at least 20 years old can actually produce flowers, but in the wild only. Philodendrons symbolize love of nature and are a great fit for plant lovers or someone who has a really strong passion for eco-friendly living. And they also symbolize personal growth and would make a great gift for someone who is going through a major life event or making personal improvements. So one of the reasons why a philodendron is such an excellent beginner plant for new plant parents is because of its unfussiness with lighting. If your home is more dimly lit, your plant will still do okay in that low light or part shade. But what's novel about philodendrons as a houseplant is that it will tolerate and thrive with an abundance of bright light. Like most things though, too much of a good thing is not always best, so avoid strong direct sunlight. Near a sunny window is ideal, but not in the direct path of strong afternoon rays, or you will likely have one crispy plant on your hands. And conversely, don't allow it in temperatures that fall below 55 degrees. The next tip pertains to pretty much any carbon-based life form on planet Earth, and that is watering. Since these plants are definitely not afraid of a little water, give your philodendron a generous soak about once every week during the active growth period, about in the spring and summer. In the winter, you can scale back your watering to about every 10 days or so. Just make sure your soil is draining well and your plant is not sitting in water, as this will sadly give it root rot and possibly give your plant an untimely ending. Philodendrons do prefer higher humidity, so when those Santa Ana winds hit, you should turn on your plant humidifier for at least 6 hours or so to provide enough moisture for your philodendron. The next plant care tip I want to share with you is a part of plant care that often gets skipped by the novice plant owner. I know I did it first. Early on, I would water my philodendrons on a fairly regular schedule, and I was feeling good about them. But then I noticed that they slowly started looking, a little sad. Oftentimes, it's that fertilizer. Don't forget this part. Your philodendron would appreciate this regular beauty treatment of a nitrogen-rich fertilizer so that it can keep producing those large, super green, and impressive leaves for you. I personally usually dilute my liquid fertilizer to about half of the manufacturer's recommended amount and use it monthly. Put it on your calendar, but don't forget it. One last beauty tip for you that's often missed by beginning plant parents is wiping down those leaves. Those giant beautiful leaves can be dust collectors, and along with dust is pests that hitch a ride on your plant. So make sure to give it a wipe down with a soft cloth every few weeks or so. This will allow your plant to better photosynthesize and get rid of any lurking eggs or webs. Honestly, I find this task to be very meditative. My last tree philodendron tip is a word of caution. Tree philodendron sap causes skin discomfort as these plants contain a substance called calcium oxalate, which is toxic if eaten. Also, these philodendrons are very dangerous to cats and dogs. When ingested by a person or a plant, symptoms may include burning and swelling of the lips, throat and mouth, and can cause vomiting and trouble breathing or swallowing. Take home point, your philodendron is not edible. Don't do it. Well, that's about it on our friend the philodendron. Found many points of interest along the way at the Durngle cruise at Disneyland. Questions about the tree philodendron? Let me know. Or if there's a specific plant that you saw at Disneyland that caught your eye and you want to know what it is and how to take care of it, make sure to comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more awesome Disney plant videos. Thanks so much for watching Disney Plant Queen friends. See you next time.